And hey, good evening, everybody. It's not Thursday evening yet. It's Tuesday evening. Welcome back to Dreamland Studios. Welcome back to Hanging with the Dreamer. For those that are watching me now and those that are going to watch us on the replay, if you're new to the show, please subscribe to the Dreamer's Life on YouTube and follow everything that the Dreamer is doing. I have some exciting shows planned for the rest of the year. A quick shout out, real quick, just a quick announcement. Tomorrow will be a recorded show. I'm doing more recorded shows, but if you subscribe and smash that bell notification, you'll be notified when there's a new upload. And there will be a new upload every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then a quick show announcement. My next live show will be Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And my guest will be Miss Karina Sheeran, CEO and Chief Content Creator for RageBreed, in which I am proud to say that I have my own playlist now at ragebreedradio.com. So without further ado, tonight is dedicated to the Houston Hemp Fest, August 28th, 29th at the BFE Rock Club. And my guest tonight, my guest this lovely Tuesday evening, is Mr. John Ferris from the band State of Mind. So come on, dreamers, let's say hi to John in the chat, and let's say hi to John coming on in. Welcome to the show, John Ferris.
What's up, everybody?
How are you, John?
I'm good.
Wonderful, wonderful. So your name is John Ferris. You're the singer, and you're also the lyricist for
Yes, sir.
State of Mind. State of Mind.
Yep. From my mind come words.
What is the inspiration behind State of Mind? What brought that band together and chose the name that it has now?
Just a group of friends that got together back in 1994, and I actually had an audition with Kobe Grossman and Top Feeders, Mike Wright. We wrote a song on my audition, so we got to stick it out. And I figured State of Mind was a good name for the band. The simple that music is the state of mind. Whatever anybody sings about, it's from emotion or feeling of life, which is called state of mind, and a feeling towards a certain subject or person or whatever your muse might be.
That's
We
wonderful.
coming from there.
That's wonderful, John. Well, there's my beautiful wife, Cindy Gomber-Dunham. Have a good show, babe. Thank you, babe.
Nice to meet you.
And here is Vicky.
Hey, Vicky.
Hello, Vicky. Welcome to the show. My name is The Dreamer. This is my show, Hanging with the Dreamer. Thank you for being here, Vicky. This is John Ferris. So before I played the first video that just totally captivated, I was totally captivated by it. Not only because of the music, because but also here my wife is saying that you have some feedback. Do you have some feedback, John?
And not on purpose.
Yeah, it just happens. But like I was saying,
better? I'm trying not to count too much. I'll lose you.
it happens. It happens.
Is that
Big
better?
time. Yes, I hear it. Vicky hears it as well.
Huh. I don't know.
Well, if
Got
it
my,
gets,
my mic turned down, but
do you have your earbuds in?
no, it caught thing that
Because it's probably the speaker feedback off your microphone.
is that better?
Yeah, I don't hear it. We'll see. Anybody in the chat? My baby wife and Vicky. Does anybody? Do you guys hear? Do you girls hear the feedback coming out John's mic? Vicky says echo, echo. Uh-oh.
It's probably I hear it coming through my speaker.
Yeah, it's coming through your speakers. Yep.
Man, the last time I did this, I killed everything.
Well, they work. I used to use them. I used to use those darn things right there when I first started.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
Cool.
Are you there?
How's that? Check, check.
I don't hear nothing.
Vicky said
No.
beat it up.
I wasn't hearing anything.
How about now? Check, John.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. So what I'm gonna do is play Nightmare and give you a chance to work on that a little bit. And John will be right back. For everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. My lovely wife Cindy, I love you, hon. Thanks for being here, Vicky. I could still hear you speak though. Oh, John will be right back, Vicky. I'm gonna play the very first song and the very first video that I heard from State of Mind. Made me a fan. This band is great. I love the music. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, baby wife. Thank you, Cindy. My baby. Let's see what we got going on. And just pop it up. There we go. Hey, Carla K is here. This is Nightmare.
Inside my head, they're tearing at my brain. It's too late to turn back now. The devilish dream is gone. Screams of hell roll through the night, and you find nowhere that you can run. Welcome to my nightmare, not just a crazy dream. A road that leads to nowhere, nowhere. Welcome to my nightmare, not just a crazy dream. A road that leads to nowhere, nowhere. Welcome to my nightmare, not just a crazy dream. Welcome to my nightmare, nightmare.
John, that was perfect. That was perfect.
Thank you.
That right there, John. Here we have Carla Kay's here. Hey, Carla Kay. Welcome back. Carla was here for Alex Zano's interview this morning. Thank you so much, Carla Kay. Welcome back. And Carla Kay's saying, I like the band name too. There you go, John. Hey, Vicky is giving horns up.
Hell yeah.
And Carla Kay said, have you told us John's bio yet? I just got here. No, we just started. Carla Kay. Thank you for the reminder. And Carla Kay says, hi, Will. Hi, John. So, right there, John.
I'm sorry about the echo, guys. We couldn't do nothing about it right now. I will work on that. Is it better? Is it better?
Oh, did you want me to play Breath Away?
We can talk for a little bit unless it's just killing everybody.
Okay. So, first, what is your bio? Carla Kay brought up something real good to talk about. The song piques my interest to know more. Well, there you go, John.
Nightmare is about addiction. Because it's a nightmare for everybody involved. And it's basically self-explanatory. It leads to nowhere. The words pretty much say everything. Riding on the wings of night, candle burning low. The candle is your soul, your person. You're just running out, and it's just a vicious cycle. And you have loved ones that you're hurting yourself, and that's what the whole song is about: addiction. We've lost our original drummer. He had an incident where he didn't wake up from it, and our latest bass player that we had when we first restarted State of Mind, he was a closet drinker and we didn't know, and he has also passed away. But addiction doesn't lead to anything good, and you can be addicted to coffee like I am. Anything, candy, women, TV, music. That's my biggest addiction is music. I love music. Music has got me through times when addiction would have put me in the ground.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, Nightmare, from what I just experienced right now, I noticed something that I didn't notice before. And I'm kind of, it's kind of a drag. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't notice it before. But while I was watching them focus on you and the band and the video and the song and music, it comes from an honest place in your heart, and that is why it is so special to me. See, because just like anybody else in their life, I too have my battles, and
Amen.
you know, I admit it. I admit it, and you know, and here I sit to talk about it.
Yes, sir.
I sit and I'm thankful and I'm blessed beyond all recognition, because I'm able to talk to others about it, and I'm able to have an honest conversation with others about it. And, you know, especially now more than ever, you know, and I learned the hard way that I can't change anybody. All I can do is just say, okay, look, you told me the road you're down. Either I don't know that much about it, but I can find somebody that does, or I can say, or my answer is, yeah, I know what that road is, and let me tell you what's at the end of it, because I've seen that too. And then drop it, just leave, let them think about it. But you know,
A lot of my, not to interrupt, I'm sorry. A lot of my songs are based on things like that. About I think I write about everybody's inner demons, things that they put away. Maybe a death or a heartbreak, anything people consider taboo, and something to put a dark cloud over them. I mean, music has always helped me face things. Some of the most hard things in my life I've faced because of music. And I feel like if I can do the same thing for other people by writing about things that maybe if they put it to rest, or put a beat to it, or a song, something to lift your heart, it would help somebody not take the road that everybody takes when they're down, you know, which is either alcohol, drugs, self-destruction, basically. Uh, I've written songs about suicide, songs about heartbreak, songs about my stupid ass ex-wife, but it helps to get it out of your system. And I think if I can do that for other people, it'll help them to get it out of their system as well, and maybe clear up that part of their heart or soul that harbors something that keeps them from being 100%.
well, John, Nightmare's a good one. Nightmare's a good one because I'll tell you, you're right. No matter what your addiction is, drugs, alcohol, music, sex, women, you know, for the girls, guys, whatever. Too much of a good thing.
Exactly. Everything in moderation, what I was taught.
Just not good. It is just not good for a person's mind, their body, their heart, their soul, their conscience. That's a big one right there. Their conscience.
That's it. That voice in your head that tells you you're being a dumbass.
You know, that conscience. When you get up in the morning or go to bed at night and you look in the mirror in the bathroom and you're looking to the eyes of either somebody you're proud of being, somebody you're proud of knowing, or somebody you're just pissed off and angry
It's funny you say that. The song "Burning Reflections" is based on that, looking at yourself in the mirror and reflecting on your life and what choices you've made. That's on the first CD as well. That's actually my favorite song on the whole CD is "Burning Reflections."
Well, check this out, Carla K. Awesome, awesome member, awesome family member of my family of dreamers. Carla K says this moment can be made more difficult due to memories. Memories. Yeah.
It can be, but I take that energy and turn it around and make something positive out of it. I don't dwell on. You're not going to ever move forward without falling down if you keep looking behind you. If you got something to keep you turning backwards and looking, you're never going to see your future. And if you can put the bad things in front of you and see them in a different light, then I think it helps you to move forward without falling. Because then you don't have to look behind you anymore or have something that's holding you back behind you. And it might be something pretty small. I mean, it might be something huge. But I think, I'm not a savior. My words don't save people as far as I know, but I know they do touch people. And if that helps, then it's always darkest before the dawn. So a bad memory might just be a gateway to forgiveness, maybe towards yourself or towards a friend.
Amen. You know what? That's it right there. That's it right there, brother. That's it right there. As a matter of fact, it's I don't believe in coincidence at all. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I believe that an experience, which I'm really not going to share, but I could just say, an experience I had the other day opened up a dark memory, bad memory in my head, and turned a totally great, wonderful, birds chirping, great day into complete misery until I looked at myself in the mirror and I went, "What are you doing, man? What are you doing?" You know, and let go, let God, and no matter, you know, it's not directed at anybody. It's just an instance in my own little mere existence. But I gotta tell you, you said that right on. I'm really happy you said that. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I knew you would have something awesome as a response. You're the best, Carl. My wife.
I'm having a great time here, guys. I'm enjoying talking to everybody. All out there. I ain't much to look at, but you know, hey, give me enough time, I'll say something dumb and have everybody laugh. So.
Well, so that's I've been asked, and I made a promise since this interview is all about John Ferris and State of Mind. You guys are going to be rocking the Hemfest coming up in August.
Hell yeah, we're stoked for that.
28.
And there's some badass bands out there too. There's gonna be as far as a project, Symbolum. We actually get to open up for Symbolum on the outside stage. So we're on the hydro stage. I claim Delta 8, so I'm good to go. That's the legal stuff down here at Delta 8. You got to smoke twice as much of it, but hey, you know, you can't get busted for it. That's a good thing.
That's amazing, man. We're gonna have to talk about that sometime. That's amazing.
That and coffee. That's my access to grind.
Oh, really? Man.
Nothing before coffee. I will definitely say the most ignorant things before coffee.
So the hemp fest, the hemp
I wish
fest.
everybody could come out to the Hymn Fest. We're gonna be throwing down big time because our bass player is having to go have both of his hands. He's got corporal tunnel. He's having surgery on both of his hands.
Oh
So we're
man.
gonna be stepping down as far as playing out goes, but we are in the studio right now, so it's gonna be a good CD. I'm kind of stoked about it from what I've heard. I don't normally like my voice, but I've heard some stuff I actually was like, dang man, I sung that. Holy shit.
Well, I will definitely say that your voice, from what I've heard so far, and I've caught like video clips of State of Mind live. Um, your voice is as strong and as upfront, honest as it gets. It's gonna be a good thing. The Hemp Fest is gonna be great. Hey, Dwight Bailey's here. Hey, Dwight.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, this is John.
Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Welcome to the evening edition of Hanging with the Dreamer. My special guest tonight.
I just pinched myself, man. I think I'm dreaming.
And there's Dwight saying hello to Carla Kay. Hey, if you guys could hit the links, that would be awesome in the description box. That would be awesome. Please, please, please. The your voice. Let's see, Hempfest, you got 20 bands, you got 2 days, you have
Cool.
couple stages, 20 bands. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, there's prize giveaways, and I really got to thank Alex with the United Metal Alliance and Jay Remy for they've been really helping out, and I feel like part of a family when I'm with those guys. They let you know when you're doing a good job, and they'll let you know when you're not. So you know. Hey Dwight, nice to see you. Here we go with the ignorance.
Sorry, John.
Getting tongue tied, getting off cue here. Yeah, but there's gonna be some badass bands out there. Post Profit, Dub Tribe 15, Robert Creech Project, Symbolum, Doug Westcott, Maryland Monroe Memorial Church. Say that 8 times real fast, and then send me a clip of it. I want to watch. Yeah, it's gonna be veterans get in free day of the show. Not free, half price. My bad. Get in half price day of the show. They're gonna have a badass taco truck out there. If some of the pictures I saw coming off that truck or anything to write home about, it'd be the baked potato with pulled pork and pulled brisket and a rib on top. That sounds like a meal in itself. I'm gonna have to get one of those. If they're out there, I think they are. But everybody needs to come out to the Hemp Fest. It's going to be one rocking show.
Well,
A
I'll
lot
tell
of
you.
local talent, a lot of musicians and artists out there. We really want to see everybody out there. I know everybody's dying for some live music at the festivals. My buddies and Misanthropic Torment just had one in Oliver, Kentucky, and I watched their set, and they can rock the house. It was great. Outdoor venue, the Summer of Madness. It was great. Got to thank those guys as well for getting Run Mad along with the Factory Moonshine, Metal Devastation Radio. Been having a lot of help from a lot of good people. And now here I am at the talking to him, John Giles. He's another one, Music Factory.
Well,
So
I'll tell
I have a lot of people to thank, but let's get on back to what we're talking about.
I have no idea. No, we're talking about the hemp.
I can get sidetracked really easy. You just got to point me back in the right direction.
Nah, that's all right. I've been known to drift off into the abyss and then
Yeah,
kind of pull
well,
myself back, like, okay, yeah, okay, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. That's all
you sure got to
right.
worry about bleeping nothing out.
So,
What the
John,
fuck?
it, I'll tell you the same thing I told Alex Lozano this morning in the interview that I had with him. I will be there. I will be there in spirit. I guarantee you, everywhere you go, inside and outside the BFE Rock Club, you're
I'll be live
gonna
streaming our show, so
you're gonna see images are gonna pop in your head of this right here. All the moving graphics, the scrolling text, and everything is gonna pop in your head. You're gonna go, "Hey, that's a dreamer, man."
as long as they play nice with my demons, we're all good.
I told you. I, yeah, same here. I told Alex Zano I will be there in spirit. I will be there in spirit
I
because
give you a shout out while we're up there.
thank you. I told
Hell yeah.
Robert Creech the same thing. I'll be there in spirit. Everybody wants me to be there, and I want to be there. My wife wants to be there, and believe me, we both want to be there, and I mean that's our scene, man. You know, that's our people. That's our music. This is our lives. This is our scene. You know, and I've been having discussions a little bit here and there with a good friend of mine. And after this COVID stuff starts to chill out a little bit, I have a feeling you're going to see the Dreamer in Houston, Texas.
Hell yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it. So let's keep our finger crossed. Let's keep our nose to the grindstone, and keep our eyes to the stars. Hey, everybody in the chat. Wow, we have some good folks watching right now. For those that are watching, my name is The Dreamer. This is my little dream at night, Dreamland Studios. Welcome to the show, Hanging with the Dreamer. And that's my friend, Mr. John Ferris, from the band State of
Hello,
Mind.
everybody.
So, what is your goal, John? What would you like to see State of Mind achieve? How big of a venue would you like to see State of Mind perform at?
I'd like to make it national stage. I think the rest of the guys would as well. We work real hard at. We don't write music as quick as some bands do, but we want to write stuff that catches people's attention because we would really like to be on a national stage with some national acts. Uh, Maybe be a headliner on a national stage. That would also be extremely cool. I've got some, really good musicians in my band, extremely talented individuals. I think we all have the same goal in mind, just to do what we can do, the best we can do it, and hopefully we turn the right heads and can get on out there, to a bigger venue, a bigger stage, bigger people. I'm not. It doesn't matter to me if I play for one person or 1,000. I'm gonna put on the same show, as will the rest of the band as well. I think that would be nice to turn on the radio and hear some of our music played on the radio, local stations. Just for, I hate to sound cliche, but just to make it big, to do something that catches people's attention. I would like to write a song as notable as any Dio song or Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. I want to write something that carries that much value that's going to be remembered till they don't have music anymore. which I don't see that ever happening, but I would just like to be up in the upper echelon of bands that have done something to make a mark on the world, to where people remember them and, just spread the love, spread the music. I think we can unite everybody through music. We just need to put our heads together and do it. You are muted. This band started in 1994. I can't hear you, Dreamer. Can't hear what you're saying. I've been in this band since 1994 when we started it. It was me, Robbie Grossheim, Scott Peters, and Mike Wright, and we went through a couple of little changes. And this is really the only band I've ever been in. State of Mind went separate ways, and me and Robbie went to another band and called ourselves Stiltskin, and we played in Houston for about 2 years. And then I basically took about a 15-year break. And Robbie come and approached me and asked me if I still wanted to sing, and I was like, "Well, let's give it a shot and see if I still can." So here we are. There you are.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I can
Cool.
hear you now.
Cool.
A little plug for Verizon. Can you hear me now?
Well, so what inspired you, John, to come up with the whole Joker motif for Nightmare?
Inner demons. I think everybody has a Joker inside of them. I'm a Joker freak. My wife's actually threatened to have me committed because I have a lot of Joker stuff. I have two costumes. But it's just what I feel everybody is inside. I mean, we all want to laugh at inappropriate things, and the Joker is just the antagonist in that video. He's the one that is inside of me, causing me to be addicted. That's why you see him fade in and out. And if you really watch the video closely, you'll see me. I have a knife in my hand and actually cut the ends of my hair off. And there's another part where I drag it across my throat, but it's in the shadows of it. It's not just out there. It's a blended video, so you got to kind of just be watching real close to see it. And that was almost a very bad accident because I was just into what I was doing, and I actually put it to my neck and went to do it, and then I snapped, hey, can't do that, and I moved it out of the way. But I was just into what I was doing. I think it came out pretty good. The Joker is just the craziness inside you. You want to laugh, cry, scream, kick, destroy things. That's what the Joker does. And I think everybody has a little bit of that inside of them. So I figured he was a good antagonist for that video.
Yeah.
Laughing and being, just that's what happens. And you're addicted. Demons laughing at you.
Yep. That's for sure. But what's amazing about the whole trip is that, that's the demon's natural tendency. Laugh at you, but they know that the light has just got to come calling. And if the light comes calling, there's no matter where somebody is in that dark space, that person's going to answer, because eventually the light's always going to come out on top. And even the demons know that. So, with on the Advent taking the Rolling Stones mega hit Sympathy for the Devil. There's this one verse. I have a picture of Sir Mick Jagger right behind my webcam. There's a reason for that. Well, number one, I'm a Stones head. Yeah, I'm a Stones fan. And then number two is because in Sympathy for the Devil, there's this verse that Sir Mick Jagger wrote that if you come across me, you best respect me, or else I will lay your soul to waste. And when I heard that for the first time, I was just like, wow, man. What does Sir Mick know, And no offense, Sir Mick, I love you. But I just like yeah, that's absolutely right. Mankind has to know its limitations. It has to know that you can't. you can't.
They have to know, but sometimes you just wonder if they do or not.
I mean, no offense, of course, not to anybody, but
No, I don't take no offense. I don't mean to give any offense. I'm probably the hardest person to offend.
well, the Carla K said she can't hear me, so let's see if I can fix that. Carla K, let me pull up my mixer here.
I'm kind of old and I had loud music in my ears for a very long time, so sometimes things are loud enough to be heard. I just don't. I'm frequency deaf. There's certain frequencies that I don't hear.
Is, is my voice coming through clear, John?
Yeah.
Okay, is that better, Carla K? So, thank you, Carla, for pointing that out to me. I appreciate it. So, the next video that I have, let me just, no, that won't work. Sorry, folks. Okay, there we go. Bring down the gain just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Can you still hear me, John?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was going to tell everybody that's hanging out with us. It's pretty cool. So I can see my messy ass camera behind me.
Carla K said, all good now.
Hey, that's good.
Oh, wonderful. On with the show. Thank you, Carla
On
K.
with the show.
So,
Grab your popcorn, kiddo.
smoke them if you got them.
That's it.
So, what is so we talked about like where you would like to see the music and the performance of State of Mind go. But if you had a chance to do a custom video with a custom video creator and a custom video editor and a world-renowned custom video producer, what would be your concept? What would you like to see done in a video?
Depends what song. You got an idea? War Dance would be a good video for the simple fact that I wrote that song during Desert Storm, and I wrote it for the active servicemen, the deceased servicemen and women, their family. It's written for everybody, not just Americans. It's written for the whole world. Any soldier's family that has lived through the hell that the politicians put us through. And the words say, come on, my hero, too bad you died. New boots and new guns, go take your place. it's written exactly for that. And on the CD cover that we got from Distant Tropic Records, our bass player actually drew that from the words War Dance. That's the visualization he got in his head for War Dance. Y'all can go on Spotify and see the album cover.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I'll walk back here and go get it and show it to you.
Oh, there you go.
Robert Colbert is our bass player.
Look at that.
I got the drawing that he did in the back.
They're like a weatherman. And the front's coming in here.
That's awesome, John. That's great, man. You know what? That's fantastic.
But that song was written for the service. It's actually a jab at the government or politicians.
Well,
They pray for peace like tomorrow's too late. Yeah.
well, the next
That
video.
would be a good one. I picture foxholes and families around TVs watching the news and guys and writing last letters to their loved ones or just being scared to death for hours upon hours, in the mud, trapped in a foreign country, It's a war, it's just a dance. You go, you die, they send some more out there to go and die. And you come back, you're either mutilated, mentally fucked up, or you just done so much of one thing you never get it out of your system, and then you end up doing regrettable things.
Well, there's another video I have pulled up. We've talked about it. This is my number 2 favorite, Breath Away. Before I play this video, is there anything that you can think of that you would like to say as a lead-in?
Breath Away is it's about being on the edge of your sanity. The chorus goes a breath away from being gone. It's just everyday life, you have to deal with things, people, attitudes, especially nowadays. I mean, breathe sideways and somebody gets offended. When COVID first came out, I was scared to cough. I figured somebody tried to shoot at me or something. But with just this mindset and the way things build up in you and you don't release them, from time to time, you just throw your hands up in the air. You've had enough. You're a breath away, just a breath away from being gone. Yeah, I write about a lot of stuff you put in your head and try to forget, but it always eats at you, and it always, affects your decision making and affects the way you feel about yourself or affects the way you feel about other people. There is a live, the video that was made for Breath Away was made by, Lost Trinity Media, Brian Mertz. He did a photo shoot and a video from one of our live performances, and he took Breath Away and made a video with the song Breath Away in our live performance cuts that he took that night. And I thought it come out pretty good because it kind of gets the essence of our energy that's on stage, how we perform together, and it's just really good camera work. And I like the video personally for what it is. And it's basically, I call it showcasing what we do on stage. That's one of my favorites. Thank you, Carla. I'm as natural and organic as they get, believe me. If I was more organic, I'd be growing out of dirt. But anyhow.
That's great, man.
Just water me, give me some vitamins, man. I'll grow pretty.
Expand your reach over there.
Nitrogen. I'm a good bud.
Well, everybody. And I totally agree, Carl K. John is a real good dude, and I really appreciate his time this evening. As I appreciate yours and everybody else in the chat. And this next video here I'm going to play is called A Breath Away. Enjoy, everybody.
Don't stare at the moon for too long. You might lose your mind.
By switching over to AAA insurance, we saved over $450. So with our savings, he bought more equipment.
More money means more power.
That was amazing. Now, I know that I should have played the live video, so I do apologize for that. I was blown away by the audio. I was blown away by the audio on this. Who produced this single, John?
Kyle Overturf, Area 51 Studios, in an undisclosed location.
Awesome. Awesome.
That's where we're at right now. I just laid my vocals for Shattered, which is the first, that's the title track off of our second EP, which is going to be titled Shattered. Wait for the lead guitar player to put his lead guitar on it, and then once it gets mixed, it's going to be premiered to all the platforms that I frequent constantly. You, Zach, Eric, by Angela Drake, and 502, Fallen Angel Radio. There'll be a few people getting it. So I'm pretty pumped about it from hearing what we did on my last tracking. Like I said, I never liked my voice.
Well, I got a surprise for you, John. I got a surprise for you, my brother. Just as I gave you my word. We're going to be listening to that song again, Dreamers, except this time it's live.
Oh, cool.
Don't stare at the moon for too long. You might lose your mind. Once you've lost your mind, it's gone.
You didn't think I was not going to play that, did you?
Let me introduce the band since everybody just saw everybody. Y'all know me, I'm John Ferris. I'm the one jumping down the front. You got Robbie Grossheim. He plays the blue PRS. He's the blonde-haired guy to the left on the videos. Robert Colbreath, Rhino, he's our bass player. He badass motherfucker. John Cook, our lead guitar player, plays Dean and Schecter guitars. And he's a wizard, dude. He looks all nonchalant and like Clark Kent and shit, you know. But he can play a fucking guitar. And then Robert Arena is our drummer. And this is actually two bands that combined. And State of Mind was one band, and Sadie Lane was the other band. Robert Arena and John Cook were members of Sadie Lane. They used to open up for us when we played back in the 90s. They'd open up for us. Robbie played in two bands. So we got two of those members, and we had the bass player, Sadie Lane, as well, but he's the one that had passed away. Robert Colbreath also played with Robbie in a band called Trick Shot. They opened up for Salava. And then he played with another band called Motorbud, who was in the room right next door to us in the jam rooms. They disbanded, and we needed a bass player, and he came and laid it on us. He's badass, and he's also an extremely good artist. He can draw just about anything. We own a couple of his pictures, actually. My wife just has to have them. So we got some hanging on the wall. We love what we do. I mean, we're kind of, in the older age group, so we're blessed to be able to get out here and do this, and actually write something relatable to other people, and I feel like we're doing a good job.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, Carla K in the chat said something that I was going to say to you eventually, but thank you, Carla K. I'm glad it came from you. Them look like rock stars to me. And Carla K also said them sound like rock stars too. You know what?
Thank you.
You're the
That's what you're
overall.
supposed to do. You're supposed to be a rock star on stage. That's the whole mindset. I'm a goofball otherwise.
The whole vibe of the band, you guys are so tight and you're so locked in, and that the synergy between everybody in the band, it's evident that you could be watching a video, not even being there to see them do it, and still see that, hey, you know something? These guys got it. And you, John, you've got a crooner's heart, man. You've got that part in your soul, my friend, that is just being like the cherry on top of the whipped cream on top of the pie for this band. And just, I remember.
That's my dreamer.
Well, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I know when I see it, and you guys got it. You guys got it. Ever since I started interviewing bands out the Texas area, and states around, I'm running into a lot of bands that just got it. They just have it. You guys are no exception. And the one band that really, and we talked about them a little bit before, but the band that struck my heart really deep was Stress Level Red. And when I had them on the show, we found out we had a few things in common. And we found out that the common the common denominator, the common factor between me and the band is a guy by the name of Darren James. But most people know him as DJ Ashko of Six Sense. And I'm going to tell you that story at another time. Carla Kay said, do you think a rocker that dreams to go national or mainstream thinks about the things that they might have to give up to reach their dream? What do you say, John?
I say constantly. Constantly. But then also, you know, if I make it there, then the things that I constantly think about would be taken care of. You know, I do this more for the love of it. I mean, getting paid and making big payrolls, making big shows, and, you know, being rich and famous, that's all cool. But if that's the only reason you're doing it, you're gonna fail. You're gonna be upset, and you're gonna, you have to love what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter if you get paid for it, if you don't get paid for it, if your phone has one string on it, you're still gonna make some fucking music. You know, because you love to make music. I constantly write. I have a book. I call it John's Book of Madness, and it's just little things that pop in. I'll write them down, and I can tell you what everything means in it. I mean, probably a list of 100 different things. I'll just call them song titles. GI Butcher Shop is one of them. Accidental Kindness. Psychic Vampires Really Suck. I could explain all those to you. I haven't written songs for them yet, but they all hold a meaning. Accidental kindness is when somebody makes you have to be polite because they're being rude. And, you know, I said it to somebody before. I wasn't trying to be nice to you. You just cut me off. So, you know, yeah, accidental kindness. Happened on accident. Didn't mean to do it.
That is very well said, John. Very well said. You know, I heard an interview, and I'm listening to this gentleman talk. This is one of my music idols. This is one of my early influences during my journey in the life of music. That's Alice Cooper. And Alice Cooper is a very smart man. He's a very wise man. And he said something that made a lot of sense. Don't believe your own hype. And when he said that, John, I got goosebumps and the hair stood up. And I was just like, I got them right now just thinking about it. I got them right now. My arms all bumpy.
That's damn good advice. I mean, you got to keep your head. I mean, I separate my rock star from my normal life. And if there's any hype, I don't really know. I mean, even bragging about myself or talking good about things sometimes feels unnatural to me because I'm used to shining other people. I'm used to putting other people love me. I'm promoting for Mr. Tropic Records for a while, so I got used to promoting other people and putting their good points out there. And doing it for myself, it seems like I'm bragging, and I don't like it. I just like to do a good job. I like to do my best job. Uh, People that constantly tell me I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. That's great. I love it. But where's the real people that's going to tell me, hey, you know, you did this and it wasn't, you know, it sounded kind of funky, or you could do this a little better, you could do that a little better, or, you know, I want to be better. I don't want to just think I'm good. I'll believe the hype if I just think I'm good and never have to improve. There's always room for improvement. There's always something to learn. Uh, I want to improve. I've been kind of having a voice coach, you know, teaching me how to pronunciate and vowel sounds and breathing, and you know, and it's helped me in the long run. But you just got to stay real with it, man. It's something that you do that you love to do, and you want to spread that to other people. And have them enjoy it as much as you do. So unless you enjoy it, because if you're doing it for money, like I said, you're going to fail. You're going to be upset every time you go out and play. It's going to show in your show. It's going to show in the way you react to people when they come up and talk to you. You know, you have to let the money thing go. And that way you can have a good time doing what you do. And then everybody around you is going to have a good time doing what they're doing with you. That's the only way it's going to work.
Well, that's very well said. Very well said, you know, and with the manner in which you speak, the manner in which you just delivered that is the key to something real good's gonna happen for the band. I could just feel that. Carla Kay says, you're speaking of balance like a grandma would use as encouragement. That's an awesome attitude. See, John, I couldn't have said that better myself. Thanks, Carla Kay.
Yeah, it's all about balance.
So
Definitely.
Before we end, who are you looking forward to seeing the most, John, performing at the Hempfest?
I'm looking forward to seeing all of them. I want to see what everybody's got to offer. Some of these bands we have played with, not too many of them, because we're from Beaumont. So Houston bands, I'm probably friends with a lot of them on Facebook because I'm all about musicians and music and post political stuff on my news feed. I'm going to unfollow you. I'm not going to block you or unfriend you. I don't want to see it. So everybody on my Facebook page is friends, but I'm sure most of the people in these bands, I'm friends with some of them. But I'm going to meet the bands. I want to see everybody play as much as possible. I want to support everybody. Ready to love and respect they deserve for all the hard work and time and effort they put in forming a band, making music, and being able to get out and play and entertain people. Because you've already brushed over everybody can't do it. Some people give up. Some people just don't have the heart for it. And they're not getting out of it what they're putting into it. But if anybody that's willing to get up on stage and put their heart out, especially vocalists and lyricists, they get out there. I write stuff from personal experience. So you're basically inviting somebody in to your heart, to your mind, and to your spirit to partake of what makes you tick, or what makes you sad, or what makes you angry. I just want to see all the bands. I don't think I have any favorites. Anybody that gets up to do it, fucking kudos, man. It takes balls to get out in front of people, strangers, and tell a story from your life.
Yeah, it's a very scary thing.
I'm basically a shy person. I'm real quiet to myself, and I'm a totally different animal on stage.
And that's the way it always is.
That's where I feel perfect. I feel comfortable. I feel like that's where I belong. I struggle in life. A lot of people I just don't deal with. I don't attitudes and negative energy. The creation from the taco truck?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. They showed a picture of a baked potato that had pulled pork, barbecue brisket, loaded potato with a freaking rib on top of it.
That's amazing.
I'm already hungry for that. I can't eat before I sing, but I'm definitely going to eat after I sing.
Heard part of the discussion. I heard rib. I think I'll get
a rib on top.
Have one for me, Carla. I'll be there in spirit. I'll be haunting the.
Y'all can still go to Main Gate and tickets to the Hempfest. Anybody that's plays a band, and even if you want tickets, if you can't go, that might be nice to have just for keepsake. Festivals and music shows right now are far and few between. I'm sure one day people are going to be looking back on stuff going, dang, this was a good show. Dang, I wish I was there. I knew this guy, or I knew this band. I'm the same way. I'll collect all kinds of stuff just so I can say, hey man, I met these guys. and I'm taking a poster up to the Hip Fest with me. I got some left that I haven't put up yet. And I'm gonna get as many of the bandmates from different bands to sign my poster that I can, and then I'll frame it and hang it on my wall.
You know, I was thinking about doing the same thing, John. I was thinking about the idea came up to me, and where does ideas come from? Where does inspiration come from? It's just kind of given. It just pops out of nowhere, you know. And you're like, wow,
Sometimes.
what's that about? Check it out. And it turns out to be, most of the time, it turns out to be something pretty damn cool, you know. But I was told today that a good way for me to promote the dreamer's life out of California is to get a poster made up. Since I can't ship out the sign that's behind me, I need that for the show. And for, well, if the NAMM show ever happens again in Anaheim and somebody wants to get me my own booth, I need the sign. But I would like to get a poster made up, a rolled poster, and then send it off to the creator, because I would like to maybe start getting into sponsoring and sponsor the rock shows that happen in Texas, that happen in Houston, Texas. So I've been thinking about how I can do that. So I'm still working on it.
Just don't overthink.
It's all a process. I don't know. I don't know right now, but it's got me thinking. It's got my mind going. Carla Kay said, will it be recorded, the Hempfest, to pot on social media? Or is that an Alex Lozano question?
I'm sure Alice is going to get some video, but I know for a fact that I'll be live streaming the State of Mind show. I'll record that so I can have it for content.
Well, I'm going to be anxious to hear about it. I'm going to be anxious to hear about the bands and talk to you and maybe meet the others in State of Mind and talk to Post Profit again. Post Profit was on my show before, and find out how this experience was, because if what I think is gonna happen happens, somebody's gonna bring up the name of the dreamer. It's gonna get out there. It's gonna be around. I wish I could be there physically to witness this beautiful creation, but something tells me that everybody is going to have such a great time, and there's going to be so much love in music and just positive vibes, and that's cool.
It's gonna be awesome. I can hardly wait. I'm so stoked. It's coming up this weekend. I plan on getting there about. I want to get there between 3 and 4 o'clock to support some of the other bands. There's 2 stages, so I'll be back and forth. I'll probably be doing a little live shotting here and there at different bands, just kind of putting out what's going on at Hempfest. Uh, Trying to just scratch everybody's back as much as possible. So, Alex Lozano and Jay Lamb's Remy have been really, really great. My guys at Misanthropic, they've been sharing it out for me. Uh, it's just been a lot going on, lot of hard work in promoting this thing. I gave out all my flyers and all my posters and drove back to Houston, picked up some more. I sold all my tickets I needed to sell. So I'll put in the road work. Now it's time to benefit and play my ass off Saturday. I'm gonna leave my balls on the stage. I done told everybody that's coming, just have some water and a stretcher ready. When I'm through, I'm not gonna drop the mic. I'm gonna drop it.
That was pretty cool.
We are outside. It's 8 o'clock. I don't think it's gonna be extremely hot, but once I get moving around and singing and putting on a good show, yeah, I'll be wiped out when I leave.
Well, Carla Kay,
That's what it's about. There's usually killer energy transfer from the audience to me, so I'll do pretty good at staying energized through the show. Only a few times the audience wasn't responsive like I'm used to, and it makes for a hard show because you're trying to pull energy out of the air. Once you use your energy, it's hard to keep going with that same enthusiasm. It's that energy transfer. Most of the musicians will attest to that. You can feel that energy transfer.
yeah.
And it's like a supercharge. It'll just get you hyped up, man. It's better than drugs. It's better than cocaine, better than speed. It's just all endorphins and adrenaline.
Well, John, Carla Kay said something very profound. Well, golly, all these bands that you've been interviewing for Headfest could each give a shout out to the Dreamer. Well, thank you, Carla Kay.
I will.
Thank you, John.
I talk a lot when we play. So in my little breaks, I'll be thanking people and giving shout outs. If it's going to be broadcast live, so I want to make sure I can, like I said, scratch everybody's back. Make sure I reach out to as many people as I can remember while I'm on stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got cliff notes all around in case I got to pull names out of my hat. I've got some over here on my list. I can just start rattling off.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm going to talk to Esparza, the Esparza project tomorrow afternoon.
Hell yeah.
That's going to be recorded. And then I've already got a photo and all the links, so I'll be able to schedule a posting
That sounds badass, man.
Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, only on the Dreamers Life on YouTube. There will be a world premiere of the Esparza interview at my time tomorrow afternoon, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time with Alan Esparza. I'm looking forward to that.
Hell yeah.
Before
Thursday, when I'll probably have to watch the rebroadcast of we have rehearsal. Tuesdays and Thursdays, these are the last two rehearsals before Saturday's show. So
well,
we're gonna go in there and knock the rust off and be ready to rock and roll Saturday.
well, big gathering coming up, tribal gathering coming up, August 28th, 29th, the Hamfest, BFE Rock Club. Yeah, Houston, Texas. Dreamer's gonna be there floating around up in the rafters like an apparition, you know. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's
And playing with all these different bands. I don't know if other bands feel like this, but it kind of keeps you on your game. I'll be a little more outgoing, a little more, just because I want to put on a good show. We're one of the last bands outside that day. I'm expecting the energy level to be built up throughout the day, so to be able to maintain that for the next band coming up is a priority.
well, in the chat, Carla Kay says, I got around. Thanks for yet another awesome show, Dreamer. Thank you, Carla. And John, break a leg at Hamfest. Best to you and yours on your journey. Thanks for coming in, Carla. Next
As I watch
Thursday.
my step, I might fall off this stage and actually break my leg.
No, don't do that, man.
I've fallen off and up the stage. And I think it was at one of Frankie's clubs a long time ago. The guy that owns BFE. I jumped off the stage and jumped out in the floor and was singing out in the audience. I turned around to run and jumped back on the stage and I missed. So I fell up the stage.
You gotta be, that hurts, John. That
It did.
hurts.
This shin buster.
Yeah. So thank you, Carla. Don't forget Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Karina Scher, CEO and creator of Rage Breed Worldwide, Rage Breed Global. She'll be here, Hang with Dreamer. Hope to see you. Let's see. So, John, before we end, so
Yes, sir.
do you have any shout-outs or any hellos you want to get out to the world right now?
Just shout out to the Dreamer, the Pure Music Factory, that Zach Moonshine Show on Metal Station Radio, Eric Levi, Steve Biggs Metal Show, LW Station Plus, the CEO of Tropic Records, Wolf Custom, Thunderbolt Dodson. He does custom guitar finishes. Man, there's so many. EA Poets, Bathrazine, Dirtbag Clothes. God, there's so many. I said I had a piece of paper. I put it somewhere. Anyway, but there's a lot of them. Misanthropic Records has been key, instrumental in getting us where we're at now. I've taken all the advice they've given me, and it's gotten us where we're at today, as a matter of fact. You can check us out on Facebook, check us out on YouTube, check us out on Instagram, Reverb Nation, Bandcamp, Spotify. We're on all of those. We've actually, you can play our music, and if somebody picks it up on their phone and puts it through Shazam, they'll take you straight to our website on Shazam. I just recently found that out, so that was kind of a cool little, yeah, something new.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, very quickly, I gave a shout out earlier, but I'd also just like to give a shout out. Thank you, John, to O'Donnell Media in Whittier, California. Thank you for having me on your press list. Thank you, High Voltage Video Magazine. Thank you, Rage Breed Radio, for giving me my own playlist and for making me a radio personality. Who would have figured, huh? And thank you, Jay Remy. Thank you, Alex Zano. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, John Ferris, and thank you for sharing your love, your passion, and the beauty of what you do so well. And I also just want to give a quick shout out to my beautiful wife, Cindy. And I just want to give a quick shout out to my beautiful mom. And I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody, all the good folks at the all the good staff members of Rage Breed Global. Thank you for accepting the Dreamer into your magazine, and to your record company, and to your radio, to your TV. Thank you for making the Dreamer a part of the Rage Breed vision, and thank you to Jay Remy for making the Dreamer part of the High Voltage Video Magazine vision as well. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Alex Lozano. Thank you to all the bands that are playing at the Hemp Fest. I mean, gosh, just thank you. And for everybody that watches, that's going to watch this on the replay, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Smash that bell notification, because I've caught a glimpse of what the rest of the year looks like for the Dreamer's life and Hanging with the Dreamer, and it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a wild one, and I'm still wrapping my head around it right now. You'll see what I mean. Subscribe.
I've had a great time.
Subscribe. Subscribe and smash that bell notification, because believe me when I say this, you're not going to want to miss anything that's going to be coming out of Dreamland Studios. Trust me, if you're a hard rock metal fan, and if you have a true love and you love good music, and hard rock and metal makes you just tap your foot and makes you just want to get up and jump around and dance, you're going to want to see the shows coming out from Dreamer's Life. That's all I'm going to say right now. But if you subscribe and if you smash that bell notification, you will be notified when I go live. And remember, I'm doing a lot more recorded shows now, so to kind of build a backlog and a video portfolio, and for the website I'm working on right now. And pretty soon the Dreamer's going to have its own .com. And
Hell yeah.
on top of that, the videos that I have right now in the works, there's going to be a new video premiere every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Please subscribe and hit that bell notification. And most of all, Dreamers, and for everybody who's brand new to the Dreamer's Life and Dreamland Studios and Hanging with Dreamer, support John. Check out the links in the description box below. This is hard work. This is very hard work. Very hard work. There's sacrifices and it's hard, but when you love, when you have a passion, you just work through it and figure out a way to work through it. Balance, be kind to those around you, be loving to those around you. Be inspired. Find your creative side if you have one, whether it's writing, painting, reading, sculptures, learn how to do tapestries, something that's going to nurture that dreamer inside of you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to John. And thank you. Thank you, John. And
You're welcome, Will.
I hope to see you back again, and I'd love to meet everybody in the band. If
We'll have to get that going for the next one.
if at all possible. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, John, and thanks everybody.
Thank you for viewing.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
I'm getting the hang of interview stuff. You should do so bad this time. I still forget people though. I apologize.
That's all right.
Wow, shit.
Stretch it out.
Yeah, stretch it out. We're all good, man.
Hear my back crack right now. What do we end? With the dreamer back cracking. Now that's a good one. That's gonna go down in history like as a what the fuck moment was.
Everybody make it to the hemp fest.
Everybody go to him.
It don't get no better than that. I want live music.
Yeah, it don't get no better than that at all. It don't get no better than that at all. That's for sure.
Make sure you check Alex Pavano's hand when you get there.
Yep,
Hell yeah, you the man.
that's it. And thank you, John, and everybody. See you Thursday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. overseas in Europe. 4 p.m. in Central States, Central Northwest. It's going to be a good show. CEO and creator, Karina Shear of the Rage Breed Global. It's going to be here. This is going to be special. John, I'll be right back with you in a second. Thanks everybody.
Thank you.
Support John. Support the band. support State of Mind. Thanks, everybody.